From Martinez, California, criminal defense attorney Ashley Bargenquast, what'd you think of Lucky on the stand?
I think he did an extraordinary job. He was grilled on every tiny little inconsistency, which regularly happens between even in day-to-day conversation, telling the same story. He was very honest, gave short, truthful answers, didn't get flustered when every car that went past that street was, is this your truck? Is that your truck? He was very honest. I think that he did an extraordinary job on that.
And what effect does that have on this case? Because if you believe Lucky and you think that there was no body on the lawn at the Albert House, then that's reasonable doubt, likely, in most jurors' minds. So how impactful do you think he is, not only in Karen Reed 1, but here again on the retrial?
I think he is a key defense witness. Like you said, his version of what happened that night in that timeline is, in fact, reasonable doubt, right? And so the prosecutor, of course, had to work as hard as he could to try and make him not credible, even just show that maybe he was mistaken a few times so that the jury can essentially ignore the timeline that's provided. But this is a huge reasonable doubt. This is exactly the kind of witness that a juror thinks about during deliberation, going, well, but you know, Lucky said, and if Lucky's right, and this is exactly the circumstance that a defense attorney wants to talk about. If there is a version of the facts that points to innocence, that is the version, if it's reasonable, that the jury must accept. And Lucky is the source of that kind of reasonable interpretation.
The defense has another shot here to rehabilitate. I don't know how much rehabilitation they need, but they'll have redirect. David Yannetti will be doing it. We'll get a break, and we'll watch, see what Yannetti does with Lucky.